stress. Check it out. Feel the rhythm on the bass, man. Man, feel the rhythm on the bass, man. Hip and the woman come around, run, test me. Jump it up, jump it up.
Hey y'all, it's me, Adisa, and I have Charlotte here. Listen, we're gonna be talking about some things today. That's what we're gonna be doing. But before I do that, let me make sure. I feel like we don't look right. Let me make sure that we look better. There we are. We look
Hey,
better now. Yes, yes, yes.
nice.
So, listen, y'all. The secrets of Sheba have been going all the way left. All the way left. We have been having major breakthroughs, like serious breakthroughs. Charlotte was just down here with me last week, and you spent like 4 or 5 days down here with me.
Yeah, it was like 4 days.
She's been like 4 days, and look at her. She came back looking like a 15-year-old. Look at her forehead, y'all. She came back looking like a 15-year-old. Yes, she did. Now listen, I'm about to go out on a date, but before I go out, this will be my third date for today. Three.
Yes.
Thrice. Uno, docho, thrice. That's what it is. It's gonna be my third day today, and I've been having so many revelations. So many revelations. I've also, been having some stares and some looks, and you know what? I don't give a damn because I'm living my best life, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it because there is abundance in here. There is so much abundance, and in the secrets of Sheba, we're talking about unblocking your abundance, unblocking it. And a lot of times we cannot unblock our abundance because we judge our own sexuality. We judge it. And that's something I was talking to you about earlier. Well, shit, that's what I talk about pretty much all the time. But how we block our abundance based on the programs of judgment that we have received from our parents or the programs of judgment that we have received from the church. And I know that that's something that you have experienced as well, Charlotte, because I know that I have.
Yeah, it was my perception was off. That's what I realized now. My perception was off. Yeah.
Your perception was off big time. Your perception was off so goddamn big time, y'all. But let me tell y'all something that I discovered today. So as I told y'all, I'm dating several men. And that's new for me. I have never dated more than one man at a time. My life has kind of been like, as soon as I start dating you, I end up married to you. That's kind of what my life has been. You too?
Yeah, me
No,
too.
yeah, I ain't doing that this time. I been there, done that, got the badge and the trophy to say to prove it, okay? But I didn't want to do that this time because first of all, I felt this awakening in me. I felt this awakening in me, and I felt like, you know what? One of the mistakes that I made, and I recognize the mistakes that I made in the past, and one of the mistakes that I made in the past is that I would date from a place of desperation instead of a place from being filled up. And what I mean by that is like when you date from a place of desperation, like you are looking for that person to fulfill so many needs because you lack village. Your own needs are not being met. This person has to become your best friend. This person has to become your confidant. This person has to be your ride or die. This person has to be your mama, your daddy. It's just too
Your
much.
everything. Yeah.
Yo, everything. And people love that. They love that. But when you're actually living that out, like it looks really, really good in the movies and shit. But when you living that out, like how long I could not keep giving another person outside of me everything. And I thought that if I gave them everything, then they would give me their everything in return. But it don't never work like that.
No.
It don't, I don't know what. Like, didn't nobody tell me? Didn't nobody tell me because it did not work like that. So I would end up depleted, depressed, and disappointed because my fairy tale never concluded. I never had that happily ever after. I would have that you gonna get your heart broken again type stuff, and I just did not like it at all. It hurt me and it left scars on me. So this time around, spirit led me to date. It wasn't, well, I was hot in the ass, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Because I know how to, you girl, you get in your prime. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, like,
Oh,
yeah,
I know. Trust me.
yeah. Listen, if y'all watching me and you like what we're talking about, y'all go ahead and say hello to me. So we got a comment here from Sharon Peters Walls. I told my godmom that I would get offended when people would say you are glowing. I was like, I have always been glowing and happy. She said, nah, you are oppressed and fake and happy. I understand what grandma talking about. I sure do. I understand it. But dating from this mindset of village, it dawned on me today that for the first time in my life, I can date several men because I'm not looking to fall in love. And that was huge for me. See, my life is already surrounded and filled with love. So when I meet someone and I meet decent men, like today I decided that I was only going to date wealthy men today because I had never really like given them a try like that. Like I might have some that are friends and that kind of shit, but like seriously, just really try to date them. I had never did that, never ever did that, right? So I went ahead and I did that today, and it was just such a relief to say, you know what, I like you, and then y'all ain't gonna believe this, Charlotte. You're not gonna believe this. When I tell men that I'm dating several men, all of them want to commit. It is the craziest shit.
Yeah.
Like that don't make no sense. Like my first date today, he told me, you know, he was 6'3" and he was a well-to-do white guy. He was a well-to-do white guy. And he told me, he said, listen, I like you. I really like you. And I just want to let you know right now that we're gonna date exclusively. And I was like, hold up, hold up. We're not gonna do that because I just now got out here in this game.
The
And
fun just started.
yeah, the fun just started, and you trying to take me off the market. You trying to take me off the market, and it's crazy because when I was dating from a place of desperation, they didn't act like that.
Right.
They would be like, you know what? We're gonna let things flow. We're gonna let things be as they be. We're gonna find out how it turns out. All of this
Mm-hmm.
kind of stuff. But
Why
now
we got to put a title on it?
yeah, we don't need labels. We grown folks,
Mm-hmm.
we don't need no labels. So
Mm-hmm.
when they tell me that, and let me tell you who's telling me that, it's black men, it's not white men. White men like, hey, you want to go shopping today? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, I do want to go shopping. I own a restaurant. Would you like my sous chef to cook us up something? Oh, yes, sir. Yes, I sure would like all of that. And I
Mm-hmm.
have never been treated like that, literally by a black man except my daddy. Like literally, well, that's a lie. Okay, yes, I have, but not one that I was dating. I've been treated like
Right.
that by my male clients. Now, my male clients treat me like that. Fine, they do, but I'm not dating them. That's business. That's transactional. But for one, just to do that for me, it meant a lot to me. But when he was putting that pressure on me to be exclusive, see, it tickles me, Charlotte. Men, when it comes to the box, see, when you have that good girl attitude,
Mm-hmm.
that actually plays into the narrative of men. It really does because it's like she don't want me to think I'm she a hoe, so she not gonna give it to she ain't gonna give it to nobody else. So I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And I tell them, hey, listen, I consider myself a virtuous hoe. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
consider. My box belongs to me, and I will give it to whom I please it. That's how I feel about
Right.
that because I'm not married. And I gave up judgments of myself because I have a whole nest, a whole village of people that help me see my true reflection. And therefore, I don't need to see my reflection through your goddamn eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what you think about me at all. I really don't care. I have a village full of men and full of women that love all my flaws and love all of my lights. So I don't need you to approve of me. And that gives me so much power in dating.
Do you think that the men that you are attracting can see that in you, and that's why they do want to commit versus before you was the good girl? Do you get what I'm saying?
I do. I think it's a vibration level. You
Mm-hmm.
know, men always want what they can't easily get. It's the craziest stuff. It's the crazy. When I was willing and available, here I am. Here I am. They're like, no, no, no. Now I'm like, I want all of y'all. Because I literally tell them, like I tell black men, first of all, black men, black men, Lord Jesus. See, I listen, I gotta have me some more of them before I decide to settle on one. I'm not leaving this planet. I'm not. Miss Charlotte, I am not leaving this planet without experiencing more black men. They listen, I feel robbed. I've been married most of my life. You
Yeah.
mean all these brothers is out in this street and I only didn't experienced a couple of them? Man, fuck that. I'm not settling down and I gotta have about one, two, maybe three, four, five, maybe five of them. Maybe five of them. I'm not really for sure before I settle down. But you're right, Charlotte. Like, I really think it's a frequency thing. I think
Mm-hmm.
that they immediately sense that even though I want the food that's on her plate, she ain't gonna give it to me. And if I don't earn it, she gonna give it to somebody else. I think they really sense that.
Yeah.
But the only reason why I'm able to get into that vibration is because I'm not thirsty. I am getting fed from my village. And
Mm-hmm.
most Black women that date have no village. They have no village. So they're looking for a man to be their everything, and that repels masculine energy. You need to date from a place of security. I
Mm-hmm.
like there was another one. He texted me. He was like, "Hey, beautiful. Well, I didn't like him enough to lock his name and number in. So, well, I didn't. I forgot his name to be
You like
honest.
who this?
Yeah, like who is this?" And he was like, "How many people you got texting you beautiful every damn body? So which one
Right.
is you? Well, how
Right.
many times you been giving out your number? Why does that even matter? Who are you?
Right.
Oh, well, you just real liberal. Yeah, and is we married? We're not married. So
Mm-hmm.
why wouldn't other people call me beautiful? And then with this vibration, when you come from a place of love, you end up spotting their insecurities quickly.
Mm-hmm.
You end up spotting their insecurities very, very quickly. Whereas
Yeah.
before, it was always my insecurities that were being looked at. And we never even got time to look at his because my insecurities was just wide and open. It was
Right.
just
Right.
wide and open.
But
But
you're secure now. You're
I'm
secure.
secure.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
I'm
the
secure.
difference.
And I don't need you to love me because my cup already runneth over.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing is I'm dating to find out who I am when I'm dating. That's why
Mm-hmm.
I'm dating. I need to know, will dating someone or attempting to go out here and explore romance and to explore adventure, is it going to unbalance what I have now?
Mm-hmm.
I need to know, like, all this beautiful life that I built. If I bring in another puzzle piece, if I bring in another component, am I going to be able to balance it? And because balancing that and keeping that is so important to me because the village grounds me, I need to date a plethora so I can figure out which one not only I like, but which one will help me balance this fucking village. That's why I'm dating.
Okay, I got a question.
Yeah.
So everybody don't have a village, meaning something that you built, with the people that you have built it with. Everybody don't have that. So what do you recommend for them to have a village? Is it their business, create a business where they do have a village or be a part of someone else's village, or what do you recommend?
So, um, I would the quickest way if you want to start dating, I would say be a part of somebody else's village because it took me years to build my village. Okay, I don't, and it took a lot of hard work, me going through people, getting my heart broken, all of that shit, by the village too. But the village is worth it. I would say join a sisterhood. Make the sisterhood your village. You have no idea how yeah, well, Charlotte, because you're part of the Daughters of Sheba. When we post when I post my dates picture, or when,
Mhm.
and don't be telling them my business, but when I post, keep that in the vault, okay? But when I post his picture or I show y'all his text messages, or when I take him live and y'all get to see who he is, that makes me feel so much more secure as a woman because this man now knows, hey, there are about 20 other people that know she on this date with you. They're like, hey,
Mhm.
listen, my brothers are calling me. I have my brothers that are in the village. Hey, you okay? They're calling me while I'm on the date. It puts me in a different category for this man. Whereas before it was just me and my son, and we by ourselves, and nobody really cares and nobody really knows. And it
Mhm.
put me at a disadvantage. I'm not there anymore. I feel empowered. I
Mhm.
feel empowered, and because I don't need you to love me because I'm already loved, I can just experience you, but I don't have to keep you.
Mhm. Mhm.
Whereas before, I needed to keep you because you brought love.
Mhm. Oh, that's the big key right there. Because
Yeah,
people, women are wanting love, needing love. Oh, he don't love me. They feel rejected. But if you go on a date knowing who you are and you secure, and he's with the queen, with that mindset is totally different because you are the prize. They may feel like they the prize too, because I tell my boys that they are too, but it's a different walk. It's a different vibration, like you said. It's a different frequency.
it
So
is.
let's talk about the money that come along with it, how it flows. Like it just flows.
Okay, so like today I told you, because I said, I gotta experience the whole gambit. If I'm gonna have fun, let me experience the whole gambit. So today I'm only dating wealthy men. My third date is gonna be later on tonight in Scottsdale. Okay. So I'm only dating wealthy men. And ooh, should we keep it real? I done forgot what platform this one is on. You know what? We're gonna keep it real in the Secrets of Sheba. We're gonna keep it real in that. But
Okay.
so my first date, um, tall, he owns some restaurants here in Scottsdale. He owns a couple of chain of restaurants out here in Scottsdale, and he was amazing, like completely amazing. And as soon as like he lavished me with his
Mhm.
finances. As soon as he met me, he just started lavishing me. He was like, "Oh my God, I would just love to buy you clothing." I was like, "Oh, okay, let's do it." What the fuck? Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it. I would love to go shopping with you. I just want to buy, and then like when we become exclusive, I just want to buy all of your lingerie. And I was like, "Oh shit, he giving me sugar daddy vibes. Am I a sugar baby? Is that what I am? Am I a sugar baby?" I literally started thinking about that. I was like, you know what? I ain't never been a sugar baby before. I don't know how to play this role, but shit, it sounds like fun. But let's go ahead and try to play it. Let's
Yeah.
go ahead and try to play it. And I didn't ask him to do any of this,
Mm-hmm.
none of it. But I didn't stop myself from receiving either.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas before, my mindset would have been, well, what do you expect? I don't want you to do this because it doesn't feel. Why the fuck receiving shouldn't feel comfortable to me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
not.
think because most women think it's going to lead to something else that they wasn't probably ready for. Like, is he doing this because he wants something from me? Like
Yeah,
he
that's
wants
why he
sex
doing
from
it.
me. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So we already know that's what he want, but you the one, the decision maker in that factor. So
Right.
Mhm.
So when you date from a place of empowerment, you understand that you're the decision maker. They all want that.
Mhm.
They all want that. What he was doing was showing me what he's willing to invest in order to get it. That's what he was doing. Every man on the planet wants that. So if they don't give me that, then it's like, oh, he must like me. What? No. Uh-uh. If he gives me that on the first day, all he's saying is let's accelerate this process. That's what he's saying.
Mhm.
He's saying,
Mhm.
let's accelerate it. We're gonna give you the romance. I didn't put you in my entire restaurant. Ain't nobody here but us. That's romance, okay?
Oh,
I
you
done
didn't
put you in the
tell me
entire
that.
restaurant. Ain't nobody here but us. So now let's do something else. Now,
Yeah.
truly, that don't really matter because it didn't really open until 4 o'clock anyway.
Mhm.
But it was private and I felt special.
Yeah, it
I felt
was. Yeah,
so
that's
yeah,
special.
and I got some outfits.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Hey.
hey, and I got some outfits, right? So that feels good. That is abundance. I deserve that. Listen, when you are a woman and you feel empowered, then you can receive and still say no.
Mhm.
My frequency is not attracting. I don't attract the kind of men that if they give me something, then they expect. Well, they do expect, but they don't. They're not going to force or like
Aggressive with it. Yeah.
they're not going to be. I don't attract those kind. I don't date those kind. And I know what you're thinking, Adisa. You can't be sure. Well, see, here's the thing. I have learned to trust my gut.
Mhm.
My gut has never led me astray. And every time I ended up dating a guy and my gut was like, but I was like, give him a chance because I needed love, that's when
Mhm.
I messed up. I'm not there anymore. I'm literally not there. So I asked my spirit, is this guy okay? Is it okay to receive from this guy? And if my spirit says yes, oh yeah, I'm fucking receiving. Big time.
Yeah.
Big time I'm going
And,
to receive.
if I could just add a little nugget to that part, what you're saying for the guests, because this is something that I had to deal with. This is your inner God talking to you, and most people don't listen for the answer.
Mm.
People just talk to God, talk outside I don't know how they do it, but they don't know or listen because of the program they was on, but it's coming from within. It's the intuition that they should follow. And that's what you're saying.
Yes,
You're,
yes, yes, yes.
you are led from within.
Right. And I get up every day and I put myself in a state of receiving. Hey, listen, I tell the universe, hey, whatever you want to shower me with today, go ahead and send it. I'm ready to receive. And then I watch what the universe sends. That's what I do. And what I found is that I am being delivered experiences that I have prayed for forever. Like having a man own a restaurant and having his chef cook you a meal. Now I ain't like it. I ain't even finna lie. It was some New York strips, and it was something with some coffee. I tasted coffee on the New York strip steak, and he said it was something. I ain't like it, but whatever. It was sweet. It was sweet.
Yeah.
It was sweet, right? So that level of romance, that is something that I've always desired, but I desired from my husband. And see, you don't get to determine how the universe delivers it to you. All you got to say is, what is that what I wanted? Yes. Do I receive it? Yes. And that's all. So I received the experience because that's what I wanted. After our brunch breakfast type thing, then it was like, let's go shopping, because it's in a little subdivision, one of them things where all the shopping is there and all that kind of stuff. So let's go shopping. That was something that I wanted. And then I felt very empowered to say, okay, now it's time for me to leave. I bid you adieu. I wish you the best. And he's like, well, I want to see you later on tonight. No. I'm busy. Well, what do you have going on? Well, I have another date. See, I'm not gonna lie either, because then I'll be forgetting what the hell I say and all of that stuff. And because I'm not trying to get you, I'm not trying to get you. I don't have to lie so you can like me better. I don't have to do
what did he say?
that. Huh?
Well, what did he say?
Oh, he didn't like that. He didn't like that. He didn't like that at all. So then he went into, well, I want to date you exclusive. And I know why he wanted to do that. He wanted to do that because he wanted to control my time. I'm not ready for any of that right now. I understand that marriage is around the corner for me. I sense it in my bones. So I'm going to go out here and figure out what I like in every man. That's what I'm going to do. So when my husband comes, I'll be like, oh, that's you, because I like this and this and this and this and this and all these other ones. And now I found it in one.
Yeah.
I'll know. But a lot of times we go into dating not knowing what we really want, because we really haven't had any experience. And I want to marry from experience, not from foolhardiness. And I've been a fool for love several times. I don't want to do that anymore. I figured out my non-negotiables. Like, I found out very quickly that I don't care how much money you got. If that dick ain't big enough, it ain't gonna work for me. That's how I know I'm not money hungry. Because if I feel like I'm not going to be, see, I learned even now that sexual fulfillment for me is better than monetary fulfillment. That's who I am as a woman. Now, every woman doesn't have to be like that, but I am. I've learned that I don't really care if you like 5'7", as long as that dick work, right? Like, I don't care.
That got to work. That's a part of the puzzle.
Yes, that is a non-negotiable for me. Yeah, non-negotiable. Something else that I've learned from another guy that I'm dating. I learned that I like a man when he fights for me, and he fights to see me, and he fights to be at the number one spot in my life. I've always been the one fighting to be the number one in some man's life. I'm not even doing that anymore. And the reason why I'm not doing it is because they all know that they can be replaced, because I'm powerful enough to do that, and I'm confident enough to do it.
Yeah.
You don't want to treat this the way, you don't want to treat me what I know I'm worthy of, then no, you gone. All to it. And I'm finding out so much about myself. Like, Charlotte, I am not a lady, but you better treat me like one until I'm ready to bring out my hoe, because I know who I am.
Yeah.
I'm not a lady. Like, you like do that maybe until a couple of times until I feel comfortable. And then once I'm comfortable, come on now, let's come on. And I need a guy that is okay with that part of me. I can play lady for a little bit, but I ain't gonna play it forever.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That makes me feel inauthentic.
Mm-hmm.
How did I find out most of the stuff about myself? I found it out from within my village. They let me know. They're like, Adisa, that ain't who the hell you are. Stop playing like that.
Mm-hmm.
Stop
Mm-hmm.
being fake.
Yeah.
And they love me regardless. So if I'm secure in my love there in my spiritual family, I damn sure ain't finna be fake for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's my advice. I think everybody should find a village. I think women should date or find a sisterhood. Find a sisterhood. And if y'all want to join the Daughters of Sheba, listen, y'all can, but y'all gonna have to go through a vetting process because the sisterhood it's a lot of stuff
Right.
going on.
Yeah.
Yes, we be posting receipts and everything up in there. So if you want to join the Daughters of Sheba, then just ask for a golden ticket. And my ambassador, Tasika or Joss, will get in contact with you and they will invite you to our Wednesday night classes. We teach a Wednesday night class every Wednesday at 7 p.m. CST. You got to be in that class for 4 weeks. So we can figure out if we even want you in the damn sisterhood. Okay. We
Mhm.
got to figure out if you a snitch. Yeah. We got to figure out if you're going to come in judging us and shit because we living our best lives and stuff. Okay. Yeah. Let's figure all of that out and let us vet you. And if we like you, you our sister, we'll go ahead and let you in. Okay.
Y'all, it's a wonderful thing. Y'all should definitely join. It has been life changing for me. And I think it's been what, a month and a half for me. And literally life changing from
I
the
know
heart.
all of
Literally.
that. All of that.
Mhm.
We love you guys. Charlotte and I are going to be talking about dating and money and receiving. We're going to do that a lot more because Charlotte has seen the evidence of my teachings and the fruition of that stuff in her life. So she's a person that definitely can talk about it because she has experienced it. What is Renita saying? Renita talking about best life is wonderful and freeing. Yes. The Secrets of Sheba is wonderful and it is freeing. So I'm gonna get ready for my next date. I'm gonna wear the outfit that my first date bought me, and we gonna we gonna call it a day, y'all. I love y'all, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.
Yeah.